We are not live recording. This is a pre-recording. Recording has started. All right, this is a pre-recording. This word on the block with BMT, man. I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Bruce. Anybody else want to introduce themselves? They can.
Chris, what's up?
Good man, right here, retired vet.
All right.
Everybody know.
Block bullet.
All right, now, and we just out here really just giving our opinion on something. You know, this ain't, you know, we ain't. Yeah, we out here with the block movement. Yeah, all right, crazy. Hey, but look, man, we out here on some opinionated shit right now, right? And we talking about the Detra Fariese case. I don't know if anybody remembers that, where the young lady drugged the tow truck driver to death. It was a unfortunate incident. We just gonna get straight to it. Now, you say you never even heard of that.
No, I've heard of a story as such, but I never got the whole full thing. You know, like my man was handling. So I was like, yo, that's mad deep.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that people aren't getting. Ain't that right?
That's true.
You know, like to where, all right, they're just saying, she drugged the tow truck driver to death. She should be punished. Oh, there's more to it than that. There's way more to it than that. And those that know, I know, you know what I'm saying? They're not talking about the fact that the man had an opportunity to let it go and save his own life.
Right.
You know, they're not looking at the fact to say that the man literally chased down a moving vehicle. So once that vehicle was moving, she was no longer under safety regulations or excess regulations. He had no reason to touch it anymore because she's no longer there. So he pursued her. As she was pulling off, ran behind her, had the tow truck parked on the grass. He wasn't even officially parked. He had jumped a curve himself. See, a lot of people don't know that. And as she got in her car, he jumped the curb and he was parked on the grass, jumped out, grabbed this cable, and as she was pulling out, he ran behind her with the cable, swung the cable like that.
Oh, snap.
And then, ironically, her car was like, she had some 32-inch wheels on there, 28 inches or whatever, on a truck, on a Suburban.
Yeah.
So it's already high. So you can imagine if you put some 32-inch wheels, she had to step up to get in.
That's a 5.3.
So you can't see what's behind you. So she don't see this man running behind her at this whole time. She's not seeing this guy run behind her. And he slings that and clink, he lets it go. And ironically, that hook grabbed that axle. Ain't that something?
Wow.
And when it grabbed the axle, you know what he did? Got you. Did this. Got you. Like, yeah, got you now, bitch.
So now, hold up. So he wrapped the cable around his own arm?
Yes. No, not around his arm. Like, got you. It was one of those gestures. It was just a gesture. Like, yeah, got you. Yeah. You know. And then as he turned around to go start pulling the cable is still stretching, and he's walking along the line of the cable.
Well, that's dumb.
And as she's driving off, the cable is stretching, and of course when you stretch still, it's gonna get that curl. It's gonna get that curl effect. And when it finally snapped, it curled around his legs, and she had no idea that was on there. She didn't get out. She didn't get out and wrap that around his legs and then go to her car and hook him up and then drive off.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That's what they're making it sound like, though.
What I learned a long time ago is, anytime you're doing any kind of operations where you got a cable,
safety.
Yeah, exactly.
Safety
the first thing you're
first.
supposed to do is you're always supposed to have a coat or something that you put in the middle. So that this way, if it does snap, the coat will go with the piece that moves the most, protecting it.
Because that should have wrapped up.
For him to throw that thing and catch it like that, he should have known as she was pulling off that cable was going to break. He should have knew that.
Not to even try, because a lot of people might not agree with this here. Okay, I can understand what it was, what she did was wrong. But nobody looked at, hold on, wait 1 minute. Being a tow truck driver, I'm quite sure they teach you some type of procedure, some type of rule.
Yes.
If that vehicle is moving, don't try to subdue it.
Don't try to subdue that vehicle.
At least get the license plate number.
They already had it. And then peep game. Her homegirl, the one went and told him where the car was. The only thing she did wrong was she was bailing out on the bill. All right, she bailing out on the bill. She can't afford to pay the tow truck driver right now. I mean, not the tow truck driver. She can't afford to pay the car company. She was buying a car. She was behind on the pavement. And her friend was the daughter of the company she was buying the car from. And her friend, she made the young lady, Miss Fair, she made a vital mistake by showing her friend where she was located at the time. And I understand the fact that she felt secure with her, but you can't trust nobody, especially if you're about to leave state with my dad's vehicle and you ain't paid him, I'm gonna tell him where your ass at too.
Yeah, she did. I ain't gonna say she
like
even
that.
did.
Yeah.
My whole point to the whole thing is, okay, like I said, I can understand what she did was wrong. I can understand her, even paying for a crime. But there's been people that's done pretty much did the same thing. Them came out with less than anywhere from 6 to 10 years for that same crime. Okay, look at the DUIs. How many people get killed in DUIs?
Yeah, people get killed in DUIs.
They didn't get that much time. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. And they were intentionally on the road fucked up.
The time that woman got was for you might as well say that was for for attempted murder, something like that. There, don't get me wrong. She should also stop when people were flagging her down.
Yeah, but now in her defense, I must say that she had glass packs, dual exhausts, and pipes on her truck this big. And you can and the music. Hold on. And she had a system in her truck. And hold on. And her back passenger window was busted out, so she had plastic over it. So all you could hear was the plastic blowing in the wind.
She got the 5.3 liter engine in there. That's a pretty strong.
So you can't hear. I'm letting you know now. You could not hear nobody yelling at her, nor could you hear anybody blowing at her.
That's true.
And if she's trying to get away from a tow truck driver, and if she did hear somebody blowing at her, she might have figured like, shit, I'm not finna stop and give her my truck. You know what I'm saying? So it could. I could see where some people could misunderstand. And then they say, well, there was an orange sticker on it. No, there wasn't. There's even video footage. We're gonna show that too. We're gonna pull that footage
even if
up.
it was an orange sticker on it. Yeah. The minute you threw that hook at a moving truck.
Yeah.
Well, you already had a choice to get out the way once you pulled it. You didn't know if that hook would bounce back or whatever.
Exactly. And then I can comfortably say that there was not an orange sticker on it. The orange sticker did not get on there until after the incident happened, and then they went and picked the truck up. But they try to show pictures saying that there was an orange sticker on it. No, there's an orange sticker on it now that you guys have picked it up as the crime scene. See, they didn't have and there's video of all that the whole time. There's video at the lights. So there's some.
How long did he drag? How long did she drag?
He drug him, I believe, for like 5 or 8 miles.
And man, that adds up to about 8 miles. Adds up to about approximately anywhere from 3.5 to 5.5 minutes.
Yeah. So of dragging. Put it this way, bro. There's people that were following, trying to catch up with her, and the way they were following her is they seen the blood trail getting wider and wider and wider. So it went from like thin specks of blood to a line of blood to a wider line of blood to just a massive line of blood. And at the end of that line of blood, there was it was basically a torso.
He could have, like I said, the most important thing is with that, I would, me myself, whatever company he worked for, whoever certified him,
Yeah.
I'd have to be point blame towards them too, because you should have trained them. Say, man, if that vehicle is moving, don't do anything to try to stop it.
Well, I'm going to give you some more news. That's why there's no lawsuit against the tow truck company, because they ruled it at his own negligence.
At his own risk.
Yeah, so no, it wasn't his own risk. It was his own negligence that got him overruled. That's why the tow truck company does not pay his family shit. But yet they want the person that was at the other end of his negligence to pay for it. See, they're not bringing all that up either. They're not bringing that up, but we bringing it up. This block move, this word on the block, and we shooting that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? So why would you give the company a pass? Because if it was the company's, if the company was not at fault on that, or if the company was at fault on that, then why isn't the family being compensated?
Yeah, I agree with that. The company should have been held liable too.
Yes.
They sent him out here to do so.
To do it, and if they get a pass, why isn't the accidental death getting passed? It passed by them.
That's true.
It passed by them, but yet you wanna take this young lady just because she was a little arrogant about her shit, just because she felt like she didn't have nothing to worry about, because she she shouldn't have.
The tow company should have been held liable.
Tow company should have been held liable for something. They had sent him out, and a highly trained person to respond like that. We didn't train you like that, but yet you're gonna take our company name. You're licensed under our company. That means anything you do, our company is responsible for it.
Makes us liable.
But yet you just fucked up and killed yourself, and we're not gonna take care of your family for it.
We're not gonna take care of your family.
The company wasn't held liable.
Well, we don't know that. They're not bringing that shit up. That's the thing. That's the thing. They're not. Of course, they should have been held liable for something. They should be held accountable for some shit.
I just think it should have still been ruled as accidental.
It should have been ruled an accidental death.
That's what it should.
Because that's what it was.
Yeah. So she ain't she at the halfway house?
Yeah, she did, but
she ain't nowhere. She good. She home. Yeah, but she at home.
But you know who should be held reliable for the shit to tell the motherfucker truth? The motherfucking property where it happened. Because
we live here now, so watch what you say.
Because that truck they knew the girl was moving. Everybody else could move, and the truck was not. The truck was not like in anybody's way or causing any kind of harm or negligence to anybody. The girl just trying to get her stuff. That's all she had.
Bottom line,
she got all the kids.
He should have just let her go. Took the license plates.
Yeah.
And contacted whoever it was he needed to contact.
Well, he was a tow truck driver, so he was literally going to do his job. Now this guy's a tow truck driver too, so he got his own shit. So he just walked up, so he ain't even been sitting here listening to what we've been talking about.
I'm not gonna put my life in jeopardy.
He just said this.
I done been called to calls and stuff, and people's getting by. It's not worth it. Okay, I'm not gonna touch your car. I got 10, 11, 12, 13 other calls to go do. I'm not gonna put my life in jeopardy. So they both kind of right.
Yeah, I agree.
But the property manager was just being ignorant and being mean and had some type of grudge to call the people to tell them to come and tow that girl's car.
But
when
it wasn't.
See her moving out. She was moving her stuff.
Hold on, whoa. She didn't live in the complex that they was towing her car from. She wasn't moving from there. She drove there from Denver. So the complex she was in, she was coming there from Denver.
They was moving.
Man, that makes it even worse.
Where she fucked up,
all the way from
where she fucked up, and she brought her homegirl to where she was sitting at for the time.
Wasn't the story?
And her homegirl went and told her dad.
Ain't no way I'd have better,
son. Yeah, her homegirl went and told her dad where the car was because she was buying the car from her dad, the truck from her dad.
No, she been on that truck.
She was buying the truck from her dad. She was buying. She still owed payments on that truck.
put it on that shit.
So they should have had a repo.
That's what it was, a repo.
It was catching somebody.
Yeah.
Well, you got the man. You got.
But does that change the fact that he should have or should not have ran up and threw that cable under a moving vehicle?
He should have never ran
it
up
was a moving
under
vehicle.
a moving vehicle. And then,
No, he
She
should.
wasn't even parked no more.
They
She
didn't
was.
have the proper vehicle to tow it.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
did.
have
It was-
a creeper.
No, it was a tow truck. Oh yeah, it wasn't a creeper though.
You gotta
But it
have
was
a creeper.
it
You
was a
gotta
little
get
tow
in there,
truck.
get that motherfucker truck, take it around the corner,
Let me ask
and
you.
then
Let me ask you
come and
something.
get it. That's the way I do it.
In the history of
I
tow
won't
truck,
go through a
in the
repo
history
with
of
my
tow
big
truck
In
driving,
the history of tow
too long.
truckism.
If I gotta get out
how
that
many
truck
tow
to
truck
do a
drivers
repo,
you done know,
you ain't supposed to
especially on
do
a
a
repossession,
repo like that. A repo?
done tried to repossess a moving car, a moving vehicle.
A moving vehicle. Doom, doom, we waiting. Doom, 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 doom.
None that I
Tick,
know
tick,
of.
tick. How many tow truck drivers or any companies
Damn, man.
that
I
you
gotta
know
do
have
this.
tried
Man.
to repo
I'll let you
a
one more time,
moving
man. I'm sorry.
vehicle?
All right, for
I'm
one
over here
thing,
bumming
when
for you
you
and
sign
him.
that paper, all right, you gotta have $1 million contract when you
Not
sign that paper. But they're not gonna be held.
Just in case you die, huh?
Insurance company is not gonna be reliable if you go out and do something. You
Some
gotta
stupid
read
shit.
everything.
They ain't gonna
if
cover
you put your life
hear that?
in jeopardy, the repo company is, the insurance company is not gonna cover it if you don't put your life in
If
jeopardy.
you die and you did not follow procedures, the insurance company is not going to cover you. That's why the family did not get compensated
And that's why
when he died.
She should have never got
Because
no
it was
30
at his own
she shouldn't have never got no
self-negligence.
30-something
She
years.
shouldn't have got not a fucking day.
She should have never got. I'm not saying she should have never got no
No,
time
she
for
shouldn't
it.
have got a
I'm
fucking
not
day.
saying she shouldn't. What I'm saying
What did she do wrong to go to prison?
Try to save her car.
What did she do? But
hey,
she did not intentionally. Murder is intentional
She
death.
never knew. She just tried to save her car. She
Penal
never
code
knew
for
that the
murder
cable
is
was there.
is
She never
intentional.
even knew that the cable
The
was wrapped
intent
around
to
his
kill.
foot.
She can't see. The truck is way up here.
See that?
Got a
He
lift
wasn't here
on
when
it.
I said
That's
that.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
The
saying.
truck got a lift on
The
it.
truck
She
was
can't
hella
see
high.
that man on the ground.
Listen,
She
hold
didn't
up.
see him, did she?
See, you walking on the ass in. I already said all of that there. She didn't see him. More than likely, she probably didn't even hear him.
Because she had glass backs, dual exhaust, high-powered motor.
She didn't know what they was trying to stop her for.
She was sitting on something fat.
So, what
With
I'm
the
saying
truck.
is, at the end of the day, a lot of people may not like it. That man caused his own death because he didn't follow protocol, nor did he follow procedure.
And how did he let the chain get wrapped around his leg?
He threw it under the axle while she was moving, and then he walked the line of the cable going back to the truck so he could push it.
Oh no!
And it snapped, and it wrapped, and it did what it did. It sprung back, and his leg was in the way, so it sprung back on his leg.
So that was his own fault.
That was his own
because
fault.
one thing, you cannot tow a car with a person inside it.
I move heavy vehicles all the time.
Wow.
You cannot tow a car with a person inside the car. Bottom line.
Saying now.
What you just say? What you just say, OG? Say it
I was
again.
saying something. Oh, I was just talking about towing operations. Anytime you have towing, like I've worked on aircraft, I've worked with large vehicles and things as such. And whenever you're doing that towing operation, as I said before, what you do is you take the coat, you take your BDU coat off and put it on the line. Because if you don't, and that line gets torn, it's going to wrap. It's going to hit something. It's going to catch somebody out there.
Well, I don't think a coat is going to stop that the force of that cable.
No,
it's like a flag.
It can.
You can see
Yeah.
It can. Trust me. I've dealt with helmets and pulling helmets out of mud and stuff. And you just take that and put it there. And once in a while it snaps. When it snaps, it's no big deal. It just wraps up with the
It'll
coat.
wrap up into the coat. And the coat to stop it from going.
Ripping.
Okay, I got you.
That's the science behind that.
But what if it's stretching and it's got a tension from both ends because it's stretched from both ends.
That's why that's why he should have never threw it under there.
What they got to find out
was going to throw it under
was
there.
a human being inside that
It ain't going to do nothing but get torn.
when he hooked it up.
Say it again.
Was a human being inside that truck when they hooked it up.
Look
Yes.
With a moving
They
vehicle.
can't. You got to tell everybody to get out the car. You got to give me 10 feet or something. If they don't, you cannot force them or move them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'll tell you
what he
in
should
the
have did.
Now, y'all heard that?
What he should
Y'all
have
heard
did.
that?
Yeah. What he should have did.
You
was just
cannot
call
tow a
the
car
crime
with a
reporter,
human being
give him a
inside
license
of it.
tag number. That's
It's
all
not
you had
worth
to do. You could have saved your own life.
For your safety
9
and
out of 10 times, it ain't
the
worth trying to
person's
be a
safety
hero.
inside the car.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
She
not
could
worth trying to be a
counter-sue
hero.
because they should not hook that truck up or did nothing to that truck
With a human
with
inside of it.
somebody sitting inside that truck. I can't do it. I cannot touch the car. I have to tell you to step back. Where's the keys? Or if it's like a abandoned vehicle and there's no human being in it, I can just snatch it up.
Yeah.
But if there's somebody inside that car, you gotta tell them that I'm finna tow this vehicle. Can you give me about 10, 15 feet? Can you stand back a little bit while I tow this vehicle? I don't want you to get hurt or nobody to get hurt. If they don't want to do it, then you have to call police or call security or somebody can come by that's authorized to make you leave that vehicle.
Wow. Wow. Now, hey, that's some no cap shit right there. You just shot.
Man, that's the truth of it.
That makes total sense. But he shouldn't have been towing. First of all, he shouldn't have been towing the vehicle.
He shouldn't even hook it up.
Now,
There's a human being
and listen, a lot of people don't know this. When she was in the vehicle, his way of trying to get her out of the vehicle, he ran up to the vehicle. He had gloves on and a knife in his hand and was banging on her window, telling her to get out the vehicle.
That's a threat.
So you know what she did? So do you know what she did? She pulled off. She did what any other human being would have done. Like, what? You're banging at my window with a knife and you want me to get out? And I'm a female?
That's a potential threat.
See, they're not bringing those facts up.
That's a potential threat.
That's a fact. That's no cap there. That's a potential threat.
Look at, like, how long was the vehicle sit there? The property manager had
the vehicle was just visiting. Her friend went and called her dad and told her where she was at. And he hurried up and sent somebody over there before the vehicle left.
To tow the car.
To tow the car.
At the end of the day, the bottom line is it was accidental. Nobody
it was accidental death. Nobody knew that shit was going to come out like that.
I mean, you can block it in. You can block it in.
He didn't even really block her in. It don't matter. She pulled the fuck. When that motherfucker pulled that knife on her.
Authorities come.
Yeah, when that cat pulled that knife on her, that gave her all rights to do whatever she had to do to get the hell up out of there.
That meant when he come to her window with that knife, that was saying that he was putting her life and ain't no telling who else in danger.
And there's no reason to have a weapon to tow a car to threaten anybody's life.
No,
and it's not like he said, "Get out the car or else I'll kill you, bitch." And it's not like she didn't hear him say that.
Said it all at the window.
Get out the car, bitch, is what he said. While banging on the window. Now I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys.
Way is like,
I'm gonna tell you guys.
This car is on the repo. And it's no longer in your possession. Can you please get out the car?
Yeah,
and if you don't get out the car and stuff, then you take your further authorities, call the police, and report it.
I'm gonna tell you why I know so much about this.
Don't put your life in jeopardy. I'm not putting my life in jeopardy.
Because it literally happened at my place. So I got a lot of information on it, and I know the family. I know the person. I know the family well. Closer than anybody in the world.
So the news and everything that we hear and everything is bullshit. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It only tells half the story.
The only part it tells you is that she drugged his ass.
That she murdered him in cold blood. That's the
only part it tells you.
Why or how it happened.
They wouldn't let me. What do you mean did I go and speak?
You should have talked to her family and told them to subpoena you.
Let me tell you what happened when they found out that I could have been anything close to involved or known or
on a subpoena.
Don't you know that
her lawyer and her attorney told them
that's why I told her to take whatever she could because they would not subpoena. They wouldn't even put me in the courtroom.
Her lawyer, they
didn't do it, bro. They didn't do it. I know what they supposed to do. She was set the fuck up. Are you listening? She was set the fuck. Her attorneys and everybody was all on the same team, bro. They all was working together. They wanted her ass to sit the fuck down, and they did it.
So, in other words, she said she been railroaded.
She was railroaded like a motherfucker.
If we can say that she killed him, and hey, we ain't gotta pay out no money. We ain't got to explain to the public how when it happened. Once again, all we need the public to know is that a life was lost.
The city don't want to be responsible for it. They don't want to be responsible for it. The insurance companies don't want to be responsible for it.
Property owners and property management wanted me to tow cars that was abandoned. The car wasn't even running or not. And I went and go pick the car up. Well, people came out like, no, whoa, you ain't taking my car. Whoa. Okay. I'm not finna commentate with you. You need to talk to the landlord. So I went and told the landlord what was going on. So in order for me to move this vehicle, you have to call authorities. Once authorities come out and notify and get it correct and make it safe for me to be able to tow this vehicle, I can tow it. But other than that, I'm not gonna be fighting about you about a car. I'm not gonna be taking your shit. You ain't got no reason to pull no gun.
It ain't damn finna tow one that's moving.
Yeah, I'm not.
No damn way. So all right.
My vote. If it ain't moving, if you come out there and you seem to be hyped and mad and say this is your car, okay. Well, y'all take this up between each other. Once y'all get it solved and the proper authorities come out and I feel safe that I can take this vehicle, I'm going to take it. But if I don't feel like I'm safe to take this vehicle, I'm going to my next call.
Okay, this word on the block, man. We want to get some opinionated votes on this. Do you feel she should have done any time for that?
Nope. Not really. Nope.
Do you feel she should have done any time for that?
From the story I heard.
Do you feel? Hold on. Do you feel she should have done any time for that?
Yeah, not in anybody's jail cell.
Do you feel that she should have done any time for that?
Yeah, no.
And this word on the block movement's Big BK. I give it a thumbs down. Also, she should not have done any time for that. Right now, we got 5 votes on your end. This word on the block and this Big BK, and we up.
And he didn't properly give her the proper
it was just not it just was not official.
I can't pull out no weapon because I'm not authorized.
Yeah. Hey, that's tight, y'all. This gonna be on TV. I'm gonna go home, edit it. I'm gonna have a little ding every time you vote. It's gonna go ding, 1 star, and when you vote, it's gonna go ding, 2 stars. Watch, it's gonna be like a game show. Watch when I finish with it. Everybody's lingo gonna pop up. When you hard rock, your shit gonna pop up there. Yeah. You say, yeah, this hard rock is gonna go bing hard rock on Rock Watch. So I'm gonna let y'all know when it's ready too.
You the truth.
Yeah. Hey, I might even edit it and have her speaking about some of the shit. She might be, to where she can put her comments on. Wow, this shit here about to go hard. I'm hungry, man. I gotta go fucking eat, man.
We just ain't got us on me. But yeah,
hey, that was tight. You came up right on time too, and you jumped right in. You a tow truck. Yeah, you a tow truck driver. Yeah, that was crazy. And then you was saying, like he said, you said some of the same shit that was already said.
And I come in.
When you, they heard nothing. We talked about.
Already heard, but y'all.